Good evening. We're so glad you're here tonight for hopefully a wonderful evening of music. I think it will be. Hopefully you were paying attention to some of the announcements and things that were on the PowerPoint presentation on the screen there. I promised myself I'd do a couple things. Number one, give you guys a great show tonight, and number two, talk a lot less. So I'm trying to, I've heard that maybe I'm a little, loquacious is the word, so I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start today. This is Centennial Chorus, and we're going to start with throwing it back, way back to the 16th century. This is Thomas Atwood's Teach Me, O Lord.
And I shall
Thank you. I just want to introduce you to a couple people tonight. We're very lucky to have the wonderful Miss Delana Easley on piano tonight accompanying us, so thank you so much. And we are also lucky to have a very recent CHS graduate of the choir program and the band program from just back in May, Massimo Di Stefano. So. Go back to the 17th century. This is Antonio Latti's Cum Sancto Spiritum, Come Holy Spirit, with our own little twist.
Cum Sancto Spiritum, in gloria Dei,
For this next song, Turn Me Round, which is a song that was used in the civil rights movement, we watched some videos, talked about the role of music in the civil rights music and in protest, and how music has a way of just being able to clear the air. Sometimes when the police would come in and African Americans were in church at a protest or something, they would come in, they would start to sing these songs because music had a way of just, it's hard to be aggressive in the face of music. And so we talked about how important that role was in that time period in our history. So this is Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Round.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, walking all over this land. Ain't gonna let no justice turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no justice turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, walking all over this land. I'm just a poor stranger, talking, a walking, a talking, a walking and talking. I keep on walking and traveling over this land, walking all over this land.
I often, it's my job as a music teacher, every music teacher, to expose the kids to all kinds of different music. From the beginning of time, what's her name? Hildegard von Bingen, that's it. Hildegard von Bingen, one of the very first composers in Western history, a nun from the 1100s or something like that, all the way until the 70s with The Who. And so a lot of these kids didn't know who that was, so I had to educate them. So it's very important. So they had never heard of Tommy, about a blind and deaf child who was a wizard at pinball, and they never heard of a rock opera before. So this is our version of The Who's Pinball Wizard.
Was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard got such a submotive. How do you think he does it? I don't know. What makes him so good? They've got no distractions, can't hear no buzzing bells. Don't see no lights of flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen fall. That deaf and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was the ballet table king, but I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even on my favorite table, he can be my best. His disciples lead him in, and he just does the rest. He's got crazy flipping fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Sure plays a mean pinball. Sure plays a mean pinball. Sure plays a mean pinball.
I've had the pleasure of starting my day with these young people since August 9th, and it has been a heck of a lot of fun. I'm sure you're their parents, you know how fun they are. So it's a great way to start the day. Sometimes they see on their schedule, oh, choir first period, I can't sing at 7:40 in the morning. Yeah, it's a challenge sometimes, but they're in class early. They're waiting outside my door when I get there. They're energetic. I don't have to convince them to try or to work. So it's been a real pleasure. So this is the future of the CHS choir program, and it's looking pretty bright. So I'm very happy. We're going to finish this set tonight with a piece, Sisi Moyo, which is Swahili for We Are One. And this is going to feature Cicely and Angela.
We all cry, we all feel hunger.